I guess we'll do it. We'll load up the grand finals. We're gonna review my perspective, my overview, my explanation of the situation and all that. Hopefully I can add some insight into, into your minds about what happened. I already have the demos here. It's gonna take a couple hours, but let's get into it. Alright, so this was a match that went down yesterday. ESEA Invite Grand Finals, Season 31. My perspective. So, we got Yomps on shotgun, important to note. Because of that, he's incredibly dangerous. He also is more viable for solo Ubers, and it also makes it so that he's a little bit more hesitant to go deep. So I play Roof, getting this info over here. We've played them on this map before. Okay, I actually have no idea how bot mode took that much damage, but we just focused him down. When I saw him get launched up, I just started chipping him. The scout gets caught in, they just start running. We go for the chase. This is pretty interesting. Blaze catches him in with a nice rocket. Habib with that bomb out of nowhere. You're going to be seeing a lot of Habib bombs. And if it's surprising to see, that's because it was also surprising to us. Half the time, he didn't tell us. But he got a lot of kills doing it. Eric's going for a play right now. Gets so much cap time and actually gets a pick. That's pretty crucial because we actually lose 2 people there, and getting at least 1 trade makes it way better. Damn, they're so weak. Fuck, I was right there. I didn't realize how weak they were. I actually could have one-shot both of them. I was kind of cautious not to feed because we were already down 2. So here I run in. I was kind of expecting that we would, that Habib would survive here actually, but he kind of went a bit too far. He never should have gone further than this spot and just had stickies on the point, and then Nursey can escape. We got the force. They're not going to chase. So in the end it works out. It's going to take 1 extra step to win. So, let's see. We're going to probably just go through the shutter. Make sure everyone gets buffed. It's pretty important not to rush it when we have big ad, but they're already at 70%, so. I went in there and I checked all the spots here because they like to hide. They actually had a guy hiding here, but I didn't see him. So I just went forward here, killed a couple people over here, and then let's just clean up. And that's round 1 for us. Hello, do you clue? Dude, that desk shattering, that was crazy. You should show everyone here what happened to you. Alright, mid number 2. They're pretty much doing the same thing. But this mid, I get damaged a lot on the roof, so I lose roof control. And this is probably a big factor in why we lose this mid. Also, Yomps gets kind of screwed up when he tried to rotate back. So this guy comes behind, and then he actually shoots me in the back. I also failed to kill this guy quickly, so it's just a bit sloppy. But Nursey escapes, so that's good. Actually, I think that they end up coming in here. So they get 2 people in, but I guess we don't see the second guy. He launches Nursey, and then, yeah, Nursey gets dropped. And Yomps assumes that we clean him up, but we didn't. So we're down 2, but Nursey's actually spawning pretty quick, so we're not too worried. Usually teams won't push without 6, even if they have full ad. It's kind of risky, because we're going to get spawners. If they push before, their whole team is ready, our spawners will just come in late in the fight, and then, with only 4 people, they're not probably going to get too many kills. I have a sentry here on the point. I was going to put it somewhere else, I think. But then I got info that they were coming a different angle. The sentry on the point is just, I don't know, it's just like something to catch them off guard. Harder to see when they come through the shutter, right? They might not even see it at all. And it actually lived for quite a while. It prevented them from getting any cap time. Habib gets a bit too far forward, but thankfully gets some kills. This guy runs out of ammo. So here I'm chasing skis, but I'm expecting him to kill bind. I'm delaying my shots pretty significantly, but he just keeps running, so I eventually have to kill him. I would have liked to keep him as a pet, you know, if he just comes right here and I just like stare at him for a while and then he'll kill bind. Because the longer you delay that death, the better, because then he won't get the spawn. So right now they have no heals, right? So this means we can probably push mid, full ad, and they're probably going to be pretty weak, like 160, 150, no buffs, you know, so we should be trying to get in. I find this trap. They have a sniper in kitchen. I actually don't see him, but I'm pretty sure Eric or something spots him. So I just go over him, and I'm trying to cut off his exit right here. And we managed to pinch him, get another kill. So we're just snowballing right now. Is Habib gonna bomb? Actually just walks forward this time. But because, you know, we don't catch skis, we're probably just gonna slow down at this point. Like, Eric's not in position. By the time we get like up here to be ready to push, they'd already be at like 85. So that's like 5-second window to kill their medic when he's at the back of the map with 5 people defending him. Probably not gonna happen. So sometimes it's better to just take the points that you have, and even if you don't pop and you can't get their medic, just take what you can. Oh, Yomps drop skis. God, I'm missing the big plays. Should I rewind for big plays or should I just keep moving? Alright, I caught Habib's big play. So, okay, this I'm actually really curious. We just fucking destroyed them. They're 2 up. Soldier on the tower. How weak is this kid? He goes down. Oh, Habib bomb! That's what happened. I literally just wanted Habib to trap me off. Literally, if he just walks forward here and traps me off, we win that round every time. Because I'll insta-give the heavy with Habib's stickies, and I'll just cap. The other kids in spawn. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's important if you're a demo pushing last that you aren't trying to like be on the point. Just play that mid-range, because in case something goes wrong, at least you can escape too. But in the end, we don't really lose anything. You know, we still are in a decent position, but it is going to reset to a stalemate. We're peeking a bit. I saw this guy overextended here, so I called to pounce on him. If their sniper misses that shot, then we get a free kill, and he's probably not going to, you know, be able to contain our push. So basically, it's worth the risk to push that. Even though there's a sniper, banking on the fact that he's going to miss, it's worth the risk. He misses, we get in for free, we get a pick, and we just start flooding. So, sometimes you don't want to respect snipers. But obviously you don't want your medic like running out in the open. That might not be worth the risk. So things go like this for a little while, I'm pretty sure, like the sniper situation, just like trying to get a pick, whatever. One thing you got to remember is, and you'll see this a lot, is the grand finals like mentality. Just like, we're already in the lead, we're up 1-0, and we were in the lead on both maps. So you'll see it throughout the whole series, which is like, when you're in the lead, you don't need to take any dumb risks. You can take your time. So Eric gets a trade. He picked the NG actually, so we're going to try and make sure we destroy the sentry gun. Because at least with the sentry down, that means other people can try and get a play. And their sniper just died, so that means peeking is like free reign, except for sticky traps, of course. Yomps comes in, destroys skis. Blaze there next to him. Skis pops. We just run away here. Blaze called that this guy was coming through lower. Oh, he actually hit the air shot. Alright, well, good pop by Nursey. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have been looking at that, but this scout, I thought he was going to run through, so I looked at him. And at that point, it's just kind of like either someone else stops him or Nursey surfs like backwards, or away from him or whatever. Or he beefs. But I guess if you get popped up like that, you have to pop. Unfortunate, because that would have been an amazing setup. We actually end up basically even somehow. Skis should have like a 30 ad on us based on the staggering of those Ubers. That's kind of weird. I wonder if... No, they don't think they have ad. Like, they're sitting here with this sentry. They're just holding last. Was I activated that night? I was playing pretty well. You know, the calls were pretty good. You know, I didn't beef too hard, I don't think. I had a couple, like, mistakes. I don't know, maybe I'll just watch from my perspective for more of this. So here, I know this guy's on the wall. I like to just pressure this, because even in mid-range, I can potentially do a fuckload of damage to this guy. But I end up getting focused by 3 people. Their NG is, like, up here pressuring, it's just kind of unexpected. That's a sign of a novice engineer, because the worst thing that could possibly happen is you getting picked as an NG, because NG is supposed to be a throwaway class. Not meant to be like a commit and die class. I actually die a couple times on NG in this match, but not in that way. Once I fight the point, and another time I just accidentally die to spam when I'm repairing my sentry. Sniper battles, Slemnish peeking. I think he ends up getting more picks at some point. Habib gets picked a lot to snipers. Oh, this time Yomps just no respect, gets that pick. They actually don't really come into lobby to help him either. Blaze tries to counter sack, but he gets denied by the sentry. It can be really hard with this sentry. Laz tries to counter sack. He dies. I start peeking the shutter because I actually see the sentry doesn't cover the shutter, and I get some pretty decent chip damage onto skis. I like the idea from Habib as well, trying to spam these pipes over here. Damn, Eric fucked up that guy on the wall. He headshot him. I didn't know. I think he wanted me to rush him. And then there, we lose Habib. Eric's dead. They start peeking forward. This turns into a bit of a shitfest because of this motherfucker. I think he gets through lower. He kills Blaze, and then he gets behind us. So now we're kind of like sandwiched a bit. So we have to start leaving. Yomps goes for a play. He dies. I think I told Yomps, like, don't go for last because there's still the sentry potentially. But it was too late. So yeah, that was probably pretty messy. We really gotta like control the chokes better in that situation. I think we actually went for like a good exchange. I'm kind of confused. It was probably like fucking really narrow. I want to go back and watch it. Like the fact that we didn't pick certain players. It was like literally like off by a sliver. Here, I'm gonna slow it down a bit. So, oh, we pop. I think I'm telling Nursey to pop here because I don't want to deal with the sniper, and I'm just like worried about the spam and all that. So I get in here, and wow, that guy's so weak. Yeah, I guess it's just awkward because I think me and Nursey weren't on the same page because there was that slight delay where Nursey had to like rotate around this. I don't know. I think maybe it's just a bit of an awkward angle. Like being right here and Ubering, you can't like quickly run your medic anywhere. So there was that slight disconnect. I think if like for example we were like right here together when we popped, then it would have been like 10 times better. But obviously we couldn't be there because of the sniper. So it was just kind of an awkward angle that we put ourselves in. They flashed the sniper. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they just don't want anyone to die, but... So we lose 3, including Habib. Pretty much impossible to defend without Habib here. Habib is the god of getting 1 pick on every push. So here I'm doing some like... I was afraid I was going to get sniped here, so I'm glad I didn't. I had to like do some like maneuvering to make sure this was covering me. But Habib is the master of getting picks with sticky traps. I don't know how people still die to his traps after all these years. But like literally any time we're down in numbers, instantly 1 pick from Habib. Every time. His reactions are so fast on sticky traps. It's actually insane. And sometimes they're even just the most basic traps. This guy's trying to jump in to kill someone. So we are in this situation a lot. I don't know if they ever actually broke our second hold. I think that that's where they struggled a lot. So we find 2 picks. This is actually crazy as fuck. Habib just bombs through Cat onto their sniper. I had no idea how he killed the sniper. The sniper was dead from Habib. I'm like, okay, I guess we're in. And because of that, they drop a bunch of players. They start leaving. Stickies are invincible. But they still have this fucking sniper, so it makes things tricky. He's in the spawn this time, okay. Here I think I try to go with Yomps, because we're just trying to get this kill on this guy who's up here. But maybe Yomps' rocket just disappears. They start re-pushing upper? I don't understand. But yeah, we didn't really get anything in lobby. So it's just another like leapfrog situation. We're usually pretty fine to like defend. We're willing to take risks and let them come in. Okay, this is fucking silly. That guy bombed in so far. 40 HP he lands with. It's so dumb. Eric got behind 1v1. They think they can leave one person at last, so I give them some advice. Leave 2. Leave 2 at last. You know? Because you're going to keep losing rounds. So, we go to the next one. We're up 2-0 now. And since I got blasted off the roof last mid, this time I'm just a little bit more careful. So I don't take the damage. Just evade that real quick. And now I have control. I have vision, I have control. Demo dead, Blaze Beast. Keeping pressure on these soldiers so they have to play with fear. Juggling my targets, making sure I keep track of everybody. Once again, keeping those soldiers in check while my teammates get space. So yeah, that's usually my role, is just like make sure nothing slips through and my teammates can go forward. Because what's going to kill them is if people can come up behind them and kill our medic or shoot them in the back. So I'm not usually too worried about being in that forward push. I'm worried about making sure everything is just, you know, a safe aura of protection for my team. So there they pop Uber. They keep popping like to save people, and it makes me sad. Here, okay, this was some weird shit. I think Yomps and Habib just bombed out of nowhere. I don't know. There was a lot of that sort of chaos factor coming in, where we have numbers and we could just chill, but some people like bomb in, so we end up retreating. Okay, this situation is fucking dumb. Let me rewind this. So, this is a tendency that I've had for like, I don't know, my entire TF2 career. Fuck, my game crashed. But basically, often being down like 1 in numbers, I always feel like confident. I don't care if we're down 1 in numbers, because as long as we like hit our shots and dodge properly, we can at least survive long enough to buy time for our spawners to come in. At best, we can get a pick and, you know, equalize the numbers. So that was one of those situations where it's like, we're 3 up, they're 4 up, and I'm like, I feel like I can live here for a little bit and buy enough time that my teammates can get in. But it was a calculated risk, but they took a very small percentage play, which I can explain when I open it up. If you're up by 1, would you usually push off that or counter sack? If I was up 1 in numbers, I usually prefer to keep the number advantage, unless we're trying to get a force. But you could either sack and force, but you probably are better off just pressuring as a team to force. Or you could just keep bullying them out with numbers and not really worry about anyone dying. You have options. It's kind of just gonna... TF2 is a game that's very fluid, you know? You just react to the situations. People are in certain positions, all that kind of stuff. So I think this is the situation. Okay, we go for the exchange. They flash a bunch, but our Uber was popped too early. So, alright, 2 picks already. Peeking back in. Habib bombs from yard? I don't understand. Alright, so here, okay. Here, let me slow it down. So we're backing up. You can see this is 4 versus 3. Yomps is spawning in 3. He'll be here way before their spawners, which includes a demo. Their demo's dead. I'm thinking, okay, if I can get on the roof, then this is fine. Oh, okay, I didn't know Eric was on the roof. I guess that's why Slemnish climbs to the roof, because I was like, why the fuck would he ever climb to the roof? And that's why I die, because he's on the roof, and it made no fucking sense why he would ever be up here. But Eric was on the roof too. I thought Eric was running on the ground with Nursey. Because if Eric's down here and Slemnish just commits to the ground, then I'm on the roof, and their scouts can't touch me. So I'll live here for fucking ever. And then that will give my teammates time. And potentially if this kid or the soldier tries to jump me, I insta-give him in the skybox. So that's what I was thinking I would do there. But because I lost track of where Eric went, their like scout, who knows nothing better than just chase right after him, just goes to roof. So I die. And there's Habib doing Habib things, gets that scout pick. A trade on the other side. That guy's out through kitchen. Eric's on the chase. We want to pressure this, but I think we're like concerned about the Uber situation. I get in through cat. This is actually crazy that I survived. That's the dumbest. These are the 2 dumbest rockets I've ever seen. But I survive. I don't know. Sometimes these 5 ping players, they just go for shots that they shouldn't. It's silly. But I survive, so there is some justice at least. Now we just hold second. And they just keep trying this over and over again. No, not gonna happen. Runs away. Let's see. Is he on sniper yet? If you have, like, I think they do a thing where they have their spawner hold the door open for the sniper. Do they do that? No, not this time. So. Yeah, this was a very stable hold for us usually. The only exception was when we let like the sniper peek for free once. Yomps with a beast! Gets a scout and the demo. God. So fucking good. This guy commits into catwalk. I clean him up real quick. This guy also commits. That scout commits. 4 people dropped. And they run away. We don't pop at all. They're running. Traps on the train, okay. We're chasing through Saw because we don't want to deal with the spawns if they come up. This ends up being really bad. Actually. Habib gets caught in lobby somehow. I guess he should have just been trapping shit off in lobby, making sure they don't re-push. But yeah, I don't know. When we pop there, I'm just looking for anyone who's caught in. If no one's caught in, since we already spent like so much of our Uber getting up here, there's really no point in staying in here because they can start collapsing on us. So once we push them out of this, we just need to control this. So that's why I was backing up, but Habib stayed in. And he gets another pick. Classic Habib. They have ad again though. One thing that they do is they sit so fucking far back when we have Uber advantage because they know that we're likely to try something like that with Habib bombing in. So potentially we could, you know, just walk in and not pop. Dude, what is this guy thinking? Bombing me. It's such a dumb thing to do. It's really not the right thing to do, but whatever.
The control point is being captured.
So, what's going on now? Oh, we get spawners. Yeah, this is really weird. The way that they're chasing this. God damn, Habib really does give no fucks. That jump forward, it's like so aggressive, but so much pressure on them. We pop a bit early, Habib bombs forward again, and this scout gets caught in. Habib with that clean pipe.
Control point is being contested.
Now they have big ad, but their flank scout is dead, so you know, this guy being alone, he needs to fear for his life.
Time has been added.
They come in cat. Okay, this guy, Blaze fucking destroys him. I'm chip shotting him, but there's like no one else pressuring. Where's Yomps? Oh, he tried to go for it. He lived with single digits. Okay then.
We have lost the control point.
So we just retreat to last. Down 4, like, there's no way. Not even worth the risk to contest second. I built this sentry here. I haven't really used this spot before, but I thought it could be good because of what they did a couple rounds earlier, where they just sacked 2 people in right here. I feel like this would perfectly deny them. It's also kind of difficult for them to spam, because in order to spam it, they have to come all the way over here, which, you know, is death. That guy gets denied. This guy gets denied. Sentry is pretty good. I might use him more. So they drop 2, but they're already spawning very quickly. Okay, there's this trap here, which I guess freaked us out, because we popped because of this trap, even though Nursey was like way over here. I don't know. It's still there. Jesus. But yeah, if we could have milked that a little bit, it would have been way better. So they drop Habib. They should really be flooding in, but they're down 1 combat class already. So Yomps and I just challenged them in the doorway. They can't really get through, and they have this sniper, so... They drop 2. I know they're pressuring right, so left's going to be free. We try to take lobby here. This is Beast from Blaze. Catches bot mode in, or as we like to call it, caught mode. They're here, running away. Still have that fucking sniper. I could have chased this, but their spawners were coming up, so we chose not to do it. And we have slight ad, but I don't know if we push on it. One sec. Blaze gets picked. I think Yomps gets picked as well. Yeah, so we lose 2, and then good damage, or we find 2 picks. Habib with that trap. Eric rushes the sniper. They lose feeder, and feeder number 4 also, I think. No, he actually gets out. So I try and catch him, but he gets arrowed. I get forced into kitchen. I'm expecting them to wrap all the way back to go back for me because they have to, otherwise I would fuck them. And they do. They go back. I feel like this guy in kitchen should have died though. This kind of annoyed me that we even had to pop because they were down 3. This was pretty absurd. I destroy Slemnish. I go behind. Okay, bot mode fucking turns around. I don't know, man. None of that made sense to me, because my whole team was like alive and they're all back here. I don't know. I thought my team could keep going onto them, but they end up doing a lot of damage to skis, which forces him way out. Gets arrowed again. Oh my god, he's so weak. Fuck, if Blaze could have gotten in clean there, he probably could have killed skis, but we end up having to run. Wow. Yeah, I really wish we didn't pop there, because they were down 3. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I got caught on this one. I didn't think we were going to leave again, because I think that was like a 4 versus 5. And usually, like I said, 4 versus 5, I'm usually like pretty confident to hold. But we just let them in for free. But we keep slowing them down in the chokes. We're doing a pretty good job. Even when they have those picks, we always just make it impossible for them to get any momentum. I get in through bats clean because I saw that he was trapping that, so I knew there would be no trap here. We go for the exchange. I did some decent damage before the Uber was popped, and we just blast them. Oh, yomps! You love to see it. Alright. This is one of the more amusing moments. Alright. So we didn't kill skis, so we just slow it down, but our second holds have been so good, we're fine with just holding. And again, we're in the lead, so we're fine with just sitting here, holding, letting the clock run down. I'm actually surprised that Blaze likes to challenge that so aggressively, but he ends up getting a lot of pressure and picks sometimes doing that. But it is definitely risky. Like we saw before, he got sniped doing it, and when there's like 4 of them here, it's likely they'll just rush him. But I think that they also fear Habib's stickies, so Blaze kind of has that factor going for him. And he just catches people in like that all the time. It's so good. So we lose 2 for 2. They lose scout soldier. We lose 2 soldiers. But yeah, I think we just chill. Honestly, I don't think we do anything. We just play the clock. I can see all of them in front, so I'm not really worried about anything. They're just sitting there like, I don't know. This isn't going to accomplish anything unless we feed into them, right? So we just chill. It's not like they have a 5th player alive. So they have their sniper. He comes down here. I think his first shot, he shoots Yomps, maybe? Oh no, Blaze sees him. Oh, Blaze nearly kills him. He gets lucky, he gets arrowed. But we do a very good job, at least from the lower angle, of not getting sniped. Now he starts peeking Saw. He does hit Habib. Habib returns the pipe. We just should have had someone, like one of our soldiers right here. There's like no way this guy should ever be able to walk in like this. It's pretty silly. But we acknowledged it. Then this guy bombs in. So now we're starting to feel some pressure, obviously. We end up popping. I see this guy completely isolated. I get this pick, and then they start fighting me while they have a guy on second. So we actually end up getting all our numbers, and I live. So this is actually pretty good for us. I want to pressure in here, because I'm pretty confident that we can get them to pop, and we don't have to lose much off of it, but no one gets in. I don't know. I guess our soldiers might have just been like arriving, but I don't know. No one was peeking Saw. That's kind of a missed opportunity for sure. Blaze slippery gets out of there. They Uber. They get absolutely nothing. We have ad. We just leave. Trying to get vision. I think I called it they're rotating left? No. I call it... Oh, they're back in right. Why? Oh, there's not a lot of time. Oh, right. Time was running low. Yeah. That's why we retreated out of second. And we didn't want to risk the Uber. Now it makes sense. Because if we take that exchange on mid when they have Uber ad, and we potentially wipe or lose half our team, they could use that momentum to chase to last. That was why we did it. So it was a time-based thing. That all makes sense. If we had more time, we absolutely would have pressured. But because there was 1 minute left in the round, a risk like that when they have ad it's not worth it. Because what are the chances that we force them, lose no one, they all spawn, and we kill them all, and we cap every point in 1 minute? It's just not worth it. I think I learned that lesson, like, I don't know when it was, like, season fucking, like, 10 or something. I don't know. Maybe earlier than that. But I remember there were, like, matches where we would do that. I remember back in, like, the EMG days where, like, there would be 2 minutes left, and we would just take some absolutely stupid risk and just throw away a round. So I think ever since then, I've been mostly opposed to it. Usually I just prefer, you know, play the clock. But I don't think you should be allowed to play the clock. I think it's a really awful thing that it's possible. But you can, so we do it. At least in the important matches. So I'll fast forward. Also, there's a small chance I might play Pug Scrim. So maybe after this map I might have to pause and go on to play that, and maybe we'll do the second map another time. But that's all up in the air right now.
The control point is being contested. The control point is being
Fast forwarding, they fucking took ages to ready up. I don't know what's going on with them. I guess, I don't know. I mean, if it's just to like discuss whatever, sure, go for it, but I feel like they were just forgetting to ready up sometimes. It was kind of annoying. Alright, finally starting. Can I watch Blaze on mid? I'm capable. He usually just goes right side and tries to kill the demo based on damage. Bomb mode goes lower, Habib goes saw. Bomb mode gets one extra early sticky. They're like doing the exact same thing every mid. Oh no, this time they were trying to do a faster mid. Wow, Nursey was actually died to one rocket, but I guess it was a 110 damage rocket. Usually I would expect Nursey to not be the furthest one back, like, or at least this far back at the start of mid. I would usually expect Nursey to be like out here by then. So I was surprised when that soldier landing here landed on Nursey and not Yomps. Because that was one thing with Yomps running shotgun. He's usually sitting back here or around here to just instantly kill anyone who tries to land here. So that's what I was expecting to happen when I saw that guy jumping in. But instead Nursey was here. Kind of surprised. But Skis also died, so they don't have Uber. We end up pressuring them really hard because they try to dry push. We always anticipate dry pushes, so we always set up for that. They actually spawn crits, so yeah, this was a good moment here. I see them running, but then instantly I see this. I see bot mode walking, like, you know, I start calling crits immediately, and then they pop the crits. A lot of people thought that sticky from bot mode was like on Nursey, but it actually was like nowhere close. Fuck, I want to rewind, but at the same time, I don't want my game to crash. The sticky was like... The sticky like exploded right here, like back here, while Nursey was like right here. So from this angle, it looks like they're next to each other, but the depth perception is like, that sticky was way off. But they kind of telegraphed it by like 2 seconds. If they would have had crits and popped it the instant he peaked, then that crits would have worked. But I just saw it, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking crits. They're walking in with a demo on what should be even. There's no reason to do that. So that like split second call actually saved us there. So we just go straight lower. Habib bombs to the right, catches skis. We just say to group up here, play the side, We bait the point a little bit and then unleash destruction upon them. Alright, this next mid is actually one of my favorites. Actually, it's not this mid. It's the next mid after this. Never mind. I think. Yeah. I think it's on the 5th round.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
So now I've been making sure to get a lot more roof control early on. Oh, that rocket denial, so fucking good. That guy should be dead. Lucky bitch. Eric Beast on the right. It's just such a controlled mid. I love it. This map has been one of Ascent's like bans, but I don't know why they started banning Metalworks.
Point is being contested.
I always thought of Metalworks as like a pretty decent map for them because it's pretty conducive to like what they like to do, which is just have their soldiers mindlessly skybox bomb off of high walls. That's like all they're really capable of. So I would think Metalworks would be a good map for them, but for some reason they avoid it. I don't know why. Yeah, I think their results on this map have been worse. So here again, we just go for a sack. Sniper starts pressuring lobby. I'm just trying to pressure a little bit more on the bridge just to make sure he can't get free shots on Nercy, I guess. Alright, so now we take lobby. Do we have a sniper? No, we don't. They just have the exact same setup. Eric actually gets in pretty far. Decent damage on skis, but no force. Unfortunate. Sticky trap doesn't get a kill. They start peeking lobby. Pressuring once again. This guy gets denied, thankfully. Seems that they prefer to just get someone like behind. It's kind of interesting. It makes sense though, because it pulls eyes off the chokes. Can be a pretty decent thing to do. Instead of like getting in and taking a fight, if you just get someone through and they just literally jump past everybody, it can create a little bit more chaos in space potentially. But we hold it. We deny the chokes well. Eric's on sniper. Yeah, we normally don't snipe this much, but I think it's just one of those grand finals things where it's like, might as well have a pick. Might as well have a pick if we're gonna push, you know? Oh, I got scopes. Just too early, unfortunately. Is this where Eric goes beast? Beast counter snipe? I think this might be. Yeah, beast. He wasn't buffed. Crucial. So we get that pick. Start pressuring this guy off the wall. I think I actually do a pretty good amount of damage to him. I was surprised that he didn't die. But now that we have this space, someone should really be trying to do something off that. The demo, or their Engie takes a fuckload. They trade. Try to do something here. But I guess we're patient. Eric spy, okay. Eric tries to go spy here, but it's so weird what they end up doing. Blaze dies, so they should have no reason to like expect anything is weird. Is Eric in position? Eric is down here, okay. He was saying he wanted to kill the demo, so we were actually gonna still sack people and have Eric go for a play on someone that wasn't the medic. Sentry definitely makes it harder, but then for some fucking reason, and this guy goes spy. And then disguises enemy spy, so now they know Eric's on spy because of this. So now they wait, Eric, you didn't... Did he disguise? Did he disguise? I can't tell, actually. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I can't tell if he did or didn't. But they started moving. Just, I don't know. I think it was because they checked the spy. But I can't tell. Oh, and then this is awful. We just got too far away from Nursey. Okay, Nursey potentially could have lived here. Actually, a pretty good chance. If instead of jumping down here, the exit route was over here. You can actually, as a medic, jump back in the window, but that's some advanced shit. Oh, Yomp's fucking beast down here. He found this timing right in this corner. 2 rocket skis around the corner. So crucial. The momentum killer. Some parkour shit, yeah. Yeah, medic can actually jump off that awning back into the window. But it's a tight one. And once again, did he rocket shoddy rocket? I'm pretty sure it's just rocket. Skis tried to milk it. But Yomps is too powerful. So, once again, a second point stalemate. How much time is going to be left in this? A little bit. Oh, we just start checking for a spy? I don't know. We're very meticulous about keeping track of the enemy players. Because they've been trying so many things and none of it has been working. So we start thinking like they're gonna try and do something silly like bust out a spy. And they do eventually actually bust out a spy. Feed number 1. And feed number 2. It's like literally a replay. That arrow on bot mode. Ooh, good pressure. Bot mode's actually kind of vulnerable. Fuck. I kind of wish I was like right here on this wall. Because after he took that rocket, he's meat shotable and he'll die. But I wasn't quite in position. Have you learned something? Oh yeah? Is it just another one of those froyo secrets that we lock in the vault? So yeah, they bring out the spy, and this is actually so bad by them. They're bringing all the spam in the same direction as their spy. He's so lucky that he didn't get revealed there. I feel like they could have just kept pressuring and their spy actually could have gotten something there. Their coordination is really terrible with this spy. Just chilling on this ramp. And then he goes in, Nursey spots him. I'm pretty sure he goes in. Yeah, okay, he uncloaked. Nursey sees him. He lands in front of Habib, so not gonna happen. A reference to our last match when they spent 7 minutes building the battalion's backup only to do absolutely nothing with it. It wasn't actually 7 minutes, but you get the idea. At least not this time. They just waste so much time. And the scout gets caught. Beautiful. Pop through. This guy's getting arrowed, but unrelenting damage. And perfect juggle sticky from Habib. Oh, you bitch. I was actually running at him with a sword. I was gonna melee him. And then Habib fucking stickies him. I got robbed. Turns into a leapfrog though.
We have secured the control point.
You fucked up. You could have dropped 50 bomb. It's alright, Habib. You top frag both maps, which is pretty fucking insane. Good damage from Yomps here. Good surf to get out of there. Flank battle. Oh. Damn, they end up dying. Get the force. Yomps dies as well. Yeah. We lose 3. Oh, but I get... Oh, I go behind too. Okay. This actually ends up working out really well. I go way behind. I get 1 pick. I know 1 person's chasing me. At least. So he's a bit slow to chase. I'm asking my team for info. Like, are they in on second or are they on mid? So I know whether I can flank, like, cross mid without dying. They say everyone's on second, so I see them capping. My teammates got spawns, and I guess Habib is doing fuckloads of damage. So I come in from behind, and the sandwich is complete. And they just get rolled. Now it's just incredibly obvious. They're 2 up. The point is nearly capped. They're gonna go for a back cap. So I just make sure that we have someone spotting Saw. Yomps is here defending it. But he actually dies. Habib should be stickying. There's no reason to be piping here. But I come back and secure it. Unfortunately, that might have been bought them enough time where we can't go to mid. We still have 2 picks. Okay. We get another pick on the demo. What the fuck? Caught mode once again. It just dies in the middle of the point. And, okay. We just roll, I guess. We can do it. We have a bit of ad. I wonder if we go on this one. Habib, you jumped him. I guess if anyone just dies randomly, it's probably because Habib jumped them. We're going on this 30% ad. Alright, we're in. Habib bombs again! But he actually gets killed by the NG. We kill the NG. And we're actually on the run, I think. So much damage to both these soldiers. That's absurd. Yeah, Habib, you can't bomb like that deep. If you're gonna bomb in, land like at least here. Don't land here. That's fucking insane. I think you landed on the ground. Or like land up here. I don't know. You don't want to land somewhere where you'll instantly fucking die. So then you can't get saved. If you could go in their spawn, you would. Oh, Habib. There's a line that should not be crossed. I'm getting RC out. It's good stuff. So I spawn a sniper just in case they start pushing. But it just ends up being like a mental factor. Their cap is so slow right now that I'm like, oh, well, we're actually just going to get Uber. So I have plenty of time to just sit here. And then I end up swapping. I don't really want to snipe. I was thinking I could snipe here, but it's just going to end up being an even situation. And they're just going to start bombing people in. I would rather be on scout when they start bombing than be on sniper. So I decided to stay scout instead. They send in 2 this time. Oh, they actually go for an exchange. So they're getting impatient. I know there's a guy in Z, so I just do a little jump up there, get that kill. It's a guaranteed kill. And I don't want that to be a 1v1 with my soldier in lobby. So I make sure to get that kill. I see all of them going kitchen, so I just run through this. Should be clean. Habib bomb destruction. Oh, God. It's actually a thing of beauty. You're in my blunt now. I love it. So they get spawners once again. We're expecting someone in the spawn. So. Oh, Yomps gets sniped at the front. So when Yomps gets sniped here, I'm thinking they might try to push off that. So I try to hide and drop down so that they'll just wrap and push. Because the timing I got there was pretty quick that they might not think I'd be there in time. But they're just committing to turtling, probably because we have ad. I also thought that maybe the guy in the forward spawn would prompt them to feel more confident going for that push. So we pop here. I go for this guy on the left. I do not enough damage to him. I start baiting the cap, but Habib's like literally capping with me. It makes no sense. All he has to do is trap me off. I don't know. Because literally Laz was the only one who contested me. And I was completely safe from the sentry from this angle. I don't know. But this is a beast play from Eric. He sets up in this corner.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
They're stacking, but we all get spawns. Eric's hiding here. And they actually decide to push lower. Blaze pressures this to bait bot mode forward. Then Eric destroys him. I saw them pushing lower, so I was caught in sauce. But I'm like, fuck it. If Eric's over here, I'm just going to come with him. So we wipe their demo and their soldier. I see only a scout approaching, so we tell Eric to go last. And I pull some tricks. I go behind the train, and Skis is dead. But we back cap anyway. And it's a round for us. Alright, so this is my favorite mid. This next one. Though we do lose this round, which is kind of sad. But this is my favorite mid. Right here. They bomb fast. Nurse's. I still think Nurse's too far back. So we lose 3 instantly. I meat shot that scout. Then Eric cleans him up. Eric's in fighting. And it's just scout destruction. Just scout fucking mayhem. So good. Recovery from being down 3 instantly. It's what you like to see. It's what you like to see. So, because Nursey died earlier, we do have heal advantage, or Uber advantage. We're seeing if we can get through. I think we go for it, but we don't expect them to have a sniper. This is so unexpected, but Habib! He just flies in. We get Skis, Nursey dies. Everyone's fighting, it's a bit of chaos. I think I go in on this and get some nice cleanup. Eric's fighting, I had to get that health pack. The scout's usually the highest priority in a situation like that because he's the only one that will like reliably clean us up, you know? This is so weird. They roll out lower? I don't know, man. Ski's instantly dead. Okay, here I was literally saying, play heals! Play heals! My team is like over here and they just charge forward. Like, Habib is like, he lays stickies, hits Skis, and then he pretends like this entire half of the map doesn't exist. I don't know. We should have just killed that medic and just sat here and just funnel them where we can see everything. Silly. So that was kind of a throw. That was maybe our only like major throw in this map. Pretty bad, if you ask me. But at least Skis died, so you know it does set to an even Uber situation. We do let them in fairly for free here. Bot mode just charges forward, dies. Trades going on left and right. Yomps beasting forward, gets that shoddy kill. But our heals are not in. This is a bit of a problem. So it ends up being only Habib here. They chase. Oh, I do so much damage to this guy too. Oh, I get him down to what? He gets arrowed. Lucky bitch. Lucky bitch. I should have killed him, but at least Nursey lives. I can build a sentry. We can set up on last. We both got lucky. Maybe. They're pushing on a 10% ad here. Blaze probably should have jumped away. This was also bad for me. I guess I didn't realize we were about to get Uber for some reason. There's no reason I should have tried to defend that. I should have just run away and swapped. If I lived there, these guys all die. Yeah, that was dumb. But why do they push on a 10% ad? I don't know. But if I knew it was a 10% ad, we probably would have held it. I don't know. I got mixed up there. So that was my mistake. You really should never die on NG. But I'm pretty sure this round ends up being fairly quick. Is it? I don't remember actually. I think Habib just destroyed that guy on the roof. That was actually amazing. He basically just pogoed off Habib's stickies. Bot mode in this corner actually pipes me. Oh my god. It's so dumb. Habib wanted to fight this against 2 fucking tank scouts. He's crazy. But we just back it up. Bot mode's dead, so they won't really push. Well, the thing is, now they're feeling incredible time pressure because there's 7 minutes left and they need to win 3 rounds. So yeah, they just instantly go for the exchange. But Habib pipes Slemnish, they drop him. They bomb in, they force Nursey. It's fine, we have 2 picks. We can chase to mid. We get people in through basically every entrance. Yike gets picked. Eric goes fucking deep and just slips away. Habib in here, nice sticky on that exit. Not let that guy out of saw. I chase through window, I'm on their heads. I do a lot to that scout. I think I did like 80 at least. Blaze gets in off the distraction. Somehow Slumnish runs in though and kills Nursey. I was so confused because I thought we had like 4 people there. But I guess we get the cleanup, whatever. And ESEA demos. I forget what happened after that. I think we won because they tried to push out. That's usually how they lose. They try to push out. So, yeah. Wait, didn't we win off a... Was it a back cap? Yeah, it was a back cap. They try to all in. They try to all in to retake second because of the time pressure. Eric just runs through Z and Eric back caps. So we just fight the point, delay the cap, and GG. Alright, so let's load up map 2. Fuck it. Season 32, or 31, map 2. Let's go. So, map 1 complete. 5-1. Map 2 begins. Process. So the fact that it's process is actually pretty funny to me because we played them on process in the upper bracket final and we beat them convincingly, but then they picked it against us. But the weirdest thing is that they didn't change anything. They did the exact same thing. Okay, I ran on these stickies. This is dumb. Ah! Why did I do that? But hey, we won the mid. So, as you may have seen me post earlier, we actually played a scrim in between the upper bracket final and the grand final on process, and we lost that scrim. So, potentially, that's why they picked this map. I don't know. I don't know. But if that's the reason, they played right into our hands. So their player, I guess, froze on mid. So, we get the mid. They're out. Here we're gonna just see what we can do to break these stalemates. These can be pretty hard to break on process, honestly. Just because this is a hard choke to get through. This, you know, you're bombing so far out in the open. Habib has his spider web. So we start pressuring IT here. Habib starts backing up. Oh, he dead. Why did you dead, Habib? But I guess it baits him in. Blaze counter sack immediately. Hits one rocket. Almost the miracle rocket. It happens. But we lose 2 for that. Yomps is fighting in IT. Gets a pick. 3 versus 4. Again, 3 versus 4. I'm pretty confident. Habib's allegedly destroying this guy. I think he didn't hit him until after I meat shot him, though. Oh, this soldier got in on us. But we have our spawner, so he gets forced in sewer, so we just clean him up real quick. They popped as well. 20-second spawn on that guy, so that's enough time for us to try to do something. Blaze is in sewer, but I wanted to push sewer here. And usually when their roamer's dead, I'm like, well, our flank should probably go through IT, but yeah, he wanted to go sewer that time. Habib doing good damage to them on the high ground. We just wanted to play confident here. Yomps goes forward. And they're getting fucked. Nice arrow from Mercy. Takes out skis. They're only 2 up now. They run away. I think we just flood through. Yeah, rollout. I actually like pushing rollout a lot of times. I feel like we usually go other doorways, but I like rollout actually. Especially just if you're trying to get in as fast as possible. That was the best left process mid of all time. Yeah, you're, wait, the 4th mid? Okay, I'll check Habib on the 4th mid. It's crazy how far back they are. Like, what is this? I die to that? That's fucking absurd. But Nursey slips away. I kind of don't like the medic in IT. Personally, I feel like it's too isolated, to be honest.
We have secured the control point.
Oh, Habib almost gets that trap kill. What's up, Russell? Thank you for the 26 months. Absurd. Agreed.
We have secured the control point.
Oh, this ends up being kind of dumb. I die. This is another like risk that doesn't pay off, where I die and it kind of fucks us. Well, kind of. I maybe should have just upgraded the sentry first, because I think they bomb in. Oh, Yomps gets picked in 3. He peeks too far into lobby. Then they double soldier bomb. And I think if my sentry was a higher level, maybe they would get denied better. That guy actually got denied, but this guy gets in fairly clean. Maybe it wouldn't have made a difference. So because we lost, or we got forced, they're still down 2. I go sniper here real quick to see if I can get a shot. I was hoping skis would be over here. I get like juggled by that sticky. So fucking dumb. And it does 65 to me. So I actually end up dying, which is bad because it's a late death when they have full ad. It's just so, like, unfortunate. But I think it was worth the risk. Habib retraps the point. Nursey dies. Oh. Yeah, I just couldn't get out fast enough. It sucks. We shouldn't have let Nursey die. That was probably the biggest thing. Why do they build a dispenser? I mean for ammo, but also because sometimes Nursey likes to use the dispenser for cover, actually. That guy jumps forward. He always takes a ton of damage, so they have to like sit back there arrowing him. And it just gives us so much space. Thank God that rocket didn't hit me. They were actually fucking weak as hell. I think this is another good mid. This is a 4v4. So this is just basically straight up a DM fest. And like we're actually much worse in health. But this guy overextends. Pretty sure I fuck him up. Then Habib starts fucking them up. And then, you know, we just... that... that was not planned. I just say it in unison.
The control point is being contested.
So we hear they're building a sentry, but we have full ad, so we just want to make sure we get everyone in position since we're not in a rush. Don't plus don't equals do. Interesting. Spot the sniper. Spot a soldier. So one of the abnormal things is that they do have a soldier on sniper instead of a scout. Big Yomps bomb. Oh my god, so many of them survived. I can't believe that shot didn't hit that soldier. If it would have, we definitely would have won that, I think. Crazy. Eric starts lagging out also at the beginning of this, which is unfortunate. So we pause for Eric. He fixes it somehow. We all beefed. Well, we got separated. I ended up on the left and Habib and Nursey on the right. But I didn't know. I don't know. Yeah, just my shot didn't reg, I guess. Right before you resupped. Nursey ends up dying here. So they're gonna have massive ad. Well, yeah, pretty big ad. They actually tried to arrow build at one point on Snakewater. I don't know if they did that anymore. Arrow building used to be one of those strats that you literally would only use in grand finals. Oh, Blaze comes in onto skis. Absolute beast. That happened a lot, actually. Our soldiers getting that mid pick. I think I'm sniping in this spawn. Just sort of to get a little bit of mind game factor. And then here I'd get some cleanup. I pistoled the fuck out of these guys. Why does bot mode come back in? What was he thinking? I don't know. He had like 80 health and he's like trying to jump back in front of me. Okay, here I felt like we should have been fucking rolling. They were 3 up, but it actually makes no sense. They're 3 down and they're literally sitting right here. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Whatever. We get their medic again. Hello. Bananina. Thank you for the 5-month resub. Oh shit, I missed a gift sub from Jesus earlier. Thanks, Jesus, if you're still here. Alright. So we're not capping, but we have ads, so we're just making sure we get in position to try to use it. I think that's our priority here. We try a lot of these Ubers with Yomps and Habib. Yomps can get in deep and do a lot with these Ubers. A little bit more than I can, just chip-shotting them from long range, so ends up being pretty good. Habib capping, that's kind of weird. He does bait like 2 of them completely out of position. And then it's just clean up. Guess it works. They weren't as set up that time because we were, you know, making sure we were fast on the dot to chase. 2-1, alright, Habib. Habib says this is the mid of a lifetime. Hits a scout in choke. Hits him twice. Pipes a scout on choke. Spamming more pipes. Unleashing! Pretty good. Pretty good damage. You're in my blunt now. Oh, and Jay also beefed there on Nursey. Nursey got popped up against this wall. And Jay, like, flailed a rocket, like, over here. Just should have shot this wall. So I remind him that having a 1-inch 360 is not wise. So, big ad once again. Since the last one worked, I think we just try and basically do the same thing. I actually did not have a sniper. Potentially you can peek this without popping, but it's just really hard to have that information. This guy thinks he can challenge me. Okay, somehow I died to this heavy like fucking instantly. That made no sense. I absolutely should have killed that guy. Nursey gets 2 kills with arrows. This is actually crucial because them not having 5-up pushing out here gives us tons of space. So Eric spawns sniper, he gets an early spawn, he gets in position over here in sewer, and because I know that they're going to be hiding and not peeking, I just run straight through, and I know they have literally no idea because they're all hiding, so I just literally run in, kill their medic, Blaze goes deep, does tons of damage, Eric hits the headshot, and boom, it's clean. Then this guy just feeds for our sniper for some reason. They're 2 up here. I think we should have pushed. But people were weak and Nursey didn't get forward, so I think we actually stop and just build for the ad, which ends up being pretty insignificant. It's unfortunate. Nursey would have gotten the spawn and we absolutely would have rolled, but because of that, we had to just slow it down. Better to slow it down and keep our like map control than it is to risk going in, racing their spawn wave, only for their entire team to spawn on our, like, half-health players, you know? So. Even though we have 20 ad, I don't think we're going to do anything with it. I think I die here. Yeah, I die peeking. And I actually end up getting vision of where their medic is. And so, yeah, I just let them know. We definitely don't push on that. Because their medic is way too safe. So. This is just more of what we were doing on the first map, which is just having the sniper go for shots. So many close shots actually throughout this whole best of 3 where medics like dodged a sniper bullet by like 1 inch. Crazy. I didn't snipe too much. I mostly sniped in the spawns. I was trusting Eric to snipe. I'm just being patient with it. Because I just know from experience, like, whenever I'm not on scout, I don't know. Sometimes things just start going wrong. So I opted during this match just let other people snipe for the most part. I think Eric body shot someone next here. Why doesn't the medic change his position after he noticed me peeking? It's a good question. Maybe he just doesn't think that information is like relevant. I mean, it kind of isn't in a way. Like, it's not that we know where he is so we can kill him. It's that we know where he is so we know we can't kill him. So he's safe being that far back, even though we know he's there. That was a close one. Counter-stack. Oh, I like this Habib spam through rollout, actually, to destroy the sentry. This is actually fucking dangerous. Because Nursey's, like, tiptoeing right on the sight line where a foot shot could drop. How do we end up breaking this? I think Eric just wants to go for a miracle. Oh, hits the body shot. I feel like the meta around last holding has, like, changed a lot. Where, like, it's fucking really hard to push last when a team is fully set up. Way harder than it used to be. Especially because of this. I feel like this is a newer thing. People putting sentries, like, further forward to actually deny chokes. instead of being really passive. I think that's a big change that's becoming more and more common. So Habib actually got sniped, I think. Yomps dies. This is crazy that this guy's trying to commit here. I think, yeah, I just run at him. I'm like, I do not respect you. They drop him, they pop, and now we have full ad. So hopefully that's how we end up winning. So sometimes it's better for us to actually drop players so that they push and make a mistake. Like, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you literally can't break their last, sometimes the best way to break the last is to make them just push out. Okay, no one else hit that guy. He 100% should have died. I probably should have hit him a bit more, but I also fucking ran out of ammo on this push. So I'm like looking for ammo. I'm surprised I didn't touch the point there. I wanted him to dead. So I run back for ammo here, waiting for my teammates. We actually got their med, and I hear that people are weak. So I'm kind of wanting to push this, but I saw a scout in lobby, so I'm rotating back. Soldier at that moment jumps into fucking rollout. I don't know why this guy fucking turns like that, but I don't know. Maybe it was obvious that I would try to wrap, but he comes out looking for me, or he saw me run there. I don't know. But he just kills me. Unfortunate. Is Eric still in there? Yeah, he baits them really hard to push him, and then just me and Yomps unleash upon them. This guy is still trying to kill our sniper, huh? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And then Yomps and Nursey doing all the damage. Nice. Skis pieced out way early on that, actually. Damn. So here we have to lock out the chokes. That's so important. The cap time is actually not important in situations like this. In situations where you're racing the spawn. How does Yomps do that? He just goes in, roll out, and kills their medic. What the fuck? In situations where you're racing their spawns, cap doesn't matter. Because, if they flood through, you lose. You just have to lock the chokes. So it's good by Yomps there to pressure the doorways. Here we just Uber as a team, get a bunch of people in. Oh, their demo survives. That happens a lot on this map. Nice pipe by Habib. Good damage. So here, once that heavy comes out late, we just focus him down late. He has late heals, so yeah, easy. We tried to push fast there because Skis was still dead, I'm pretty sure. So we wanted to get in before they had heals. And by the time Skis spawned, like, they were just too weak to do anything. So at the halftime, fast forward. Yomps did it like 3 times. Yeah, I keep missing it. But if you want to learn how to fucking pick medics, especially how to make plays as a pocket soldier, and especially how to make plays as a pocket soldier with a goddamn shotgun, you should be reviewing Yomps gameplay. 100%. So. We're gonna, yeah, these half times were long, like I said, so. By the way, Singo, thank you for the 1-year resub there. Where do you find Yomps gameplay or demos? You'd have to download either like tournament, like LAN STVs, or ESEA STVs, probably. I got this demo off of ESEA. Alright, another mid. Habib taking good damage, but Blaze getting that bot mode pick, absolutely crucial. It's a strong start, but I think Yomps here, yeah, taking that damage slowed him down a bit. Huh. I don't know, this mid actually, it went from like a strong mid to an instant awful mid. I don't know. I guess no one really found any damage. We just lost every fight that we found. So we just back it out to last. And they actually had a good amount of cap time, so their roll is pretty fast here. Will ESCA delete all the TF2 stuff? I mean, they'll keep archives of the match results, but the demos already auto-expire after like a month or something, so those will be gone. They actually pushed through rollout, which is kind of surprising. Unfortunate here, Yomps gets caught on that lip. If Yomps lives, we honestly probably hold this. And here, okay, I die to a fucking pipe on my sentry when I'm like so far away from it. That never happens. But yeah, I shouldn't have died there. Oh, Eric doesn't know. This guy's behind. Wait, do we hold? We hold and Nursey lives. Absolute miracle. Okay. And okay, Skis was a mile ahead of everybody and he kill binded right here. Like, that was so confusing. No one was anywhere near him. So now they don't have heals for mid. So I think we should be... Oh, okay, yeah, we pushed through IT. We kind of... Yeah, this is kind of bad. Because we push in here, trying to kill a sniper, but he already rotated away. Okay, and this is fucking dumb. I cannot believe what happens here. I walk up on this guy. That first shot did like 60. Oh my god. I should never die there. I should kill him every time. Yeah, that was bad, because now that I'm dead, I don't know. It gave them a lot of space, but that should have been a guaranteed kill. That's like a 99% success rate.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Alright, I go sniper here just because of the timing. Their sniper's through choke, apparently. Which thankfully I was hidden. So I expect him to actually be scoping up on this and tell his team it's going to be safe. So I move over to this side. And then literally right as I start moving, he comes in. We headshot each other, but it amounts to nothing. And I just fucking run away. Habib's kind of risky here. Eric gets sniped. Yeah, unfortunate. But they're pushing with a sniper. So if we can potentially find where he is and pressure him enough, Blaze gets good pressure on him and gets away. That's good. But he gets launched in. If Blaze would have survived here, this probably would have been a really good hold. But they just get too much cap time. Could have blinded their combo. Oh yeah, I saw you had a trap like here as well that Slemnish like walked past. But eh. You can't be expected to hit every blind it, you know? It's so weird to me that they don't adapt. Oh, that pipe was so close. Like these mids are just a duplicate of what happened in the upper bracket final. They changed nothing. Beam just bombing at bomb mode. It's so dumb. Like that's not even worth risking because you're one pipeable. It's just so dumb. Have you just frag hungry? Alright. Waiting for people to get in position. Man, I wish we could spot when they didn't have a sniper, because there's so many times we could literally just walk in for free. Oh, Yams got crushed by the heavy. But then the heavy gets crushed by me and Eric. I think we just stay in here and wipe the world. It's really nice if you can if you can get that pinch going on It's so powerful. Alright, this round gets a bit sloppy. God. Already off to a bad start. Oh, but Yomp's shoddy is too powerful. Oh, I should have been shooting him. He had 20 fucking health.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
It's so dumb that these people feed for those kills. I don't understand.
We have lost the control point.
Whatever.
Our control point is being captured.
Alright, feel good.
We have secured the control point.
Alright, I think at one... Well, we have full ad here, so I think we're just gonna, yeah, try and close it out. But man, we actually did really badly pushing last, apparently. I think our success rate right now is like 30%. Wow, so many of them are weak. How do we not win this? How? Oh, they get Uber. They're 90%. That's absurd. That's how. Fuck. That should have been GG, but they fucking got Uber. I told Eric not to do this. I told him they would check it 100%. Silly. Spec Habib. Wait, what?
Alert. The control point
Trap
is
kill on the scout. Spamming upper. Pipes the scout. Yomps flies at him. Oh, Yomps! That's surf shoddy. Oh, okay. I try to melee this guy. So fucking dumb. If I would have just shot him, we actually would have won the match. Right then and there.
time has been added.
So dumb. So fucking dumb. It would have been over right then and there. I just feel like I was in that mindset where, like, I needed a melee kill. Especially after I got robbed on Snakewater from the melee on Slemnish. But, I don't know. At this point, I'm, like, 100% confident we're going to win. Honestly. So, yeah. Why not? Why not go for it? I think I said I wanted to put a level 3 sentry here. Like, just plop a level 3 right here and just, yeah. That's why I said this, and now the fun begins. Because I was expecting us to do some major memes. But, we didn't. Oh, Blaze goes Huntsman, actually. And he nearly gets a shot, but... I actually thought they might go Spy, because... Yeah, it's also one of those situations where now if we park the bus, they're fucked. So they kind of have to do something. So... let's see what Blaze goes for. Huntsman's actually dangerous as fuck in situations like this. Oh! He goes for the miracle shot on his first shot. Blaze. Wow, somehow Eric dies. Slemnish got in pretty sneaky there, actually. If they would have staggered that a little bit better, where Laz was jumping after Slemnish was already, like, right here, they probably could have done more, but the timing was a bit off. Here I tried to chase on bot mode because he got juggled a bit, but I couldn't kill him. You had already seen him? Oh, did you? Okay. This is so dangerous. Look at these fucking arrows from Blaze. He body shots bot mode, and he's still fucking peeking. No respect. No respect for Blaze's Huntsman. Unfortunately, I don't think they get to learn that lesson the hard way. Bot mode peeking him. Come on! Oh. Ah! Does he go for a taunt kill? He goes for the taunt kill. That's so dumb. I was about to save him, I think, but I don't know. Okay, they just go for an exchange off of Blaze's death. This is what I mean by like time pressure. I pulled him back, but Jesus, they send both fucking scouts back. Usually when I run behind like that, I expect my teammates to like take the positioning, but I guess they thought we had already lost. So they were already running. So now we've entered shitfest territory because this should have been over by now, but now it's like we're like making it seem like they have a chance. Nice pipes by Habib. Wow, so many of them went down to 20 health. Blaze changes his mind. And now we defend second. But at least it's even Uber. They go for a dry push. I think it must be time pressure. Like, I don't know. That must be what it is. Oh, here Yomps calls for an exchange. But he dies. I don't know. I don't like, I think, having Yomps lead, personally, unless it's like around a corner. Walking at them, I think you'd have to pop very early. If I run at them, we can pop a little bit later. Habib destroyed a guy off a trap again. Habib, fucking miracle god. But then falls down into the pit. Yite looking a bit lost. We decide to fight this because Habib got those crucial picks. Blaze goes behind them. Eye pressure from the front. And then this turns into a 3v3. We're very confident in these situations. Me and Eric, we play off our aggression very well. I think bomb mode must be like out of ammo or something because he just runs away. I don't know. I didn't really hit Yite enough, but Habib arrives just in time. And he kills everything.
The control point is being contested.
We have big Uber ad now. Oh, nice stickies, but doesn't get the kill. We just flood through choke. They're not set up whatsoever. There's a guy behind. It starts a back cap.
Control point is being captured.
Yeah, I don't want to throw around, so I'm pretty sure we just go back. We blast him up real quick. Still have some people relatively in on mid. Eric getting that pick means, yeah, we're definitely repushing this. We see them all in front, so we don't worry about back cap. We just recap mid here. But we have ad, so we don't stack the cap or anything. We try to go forward here. Let's see what happens. Habib moving a choke.
We have captured the control point.
It's 40% ad. Habib should be getting a full buff right now, so we can go.
Alert.
Oh, okay. So Blaze jumps through, and oh, he jumped out. Huh. I thought we had the sniper pressured, honestly. Especially at this point where I like get through pretty clean. The sniper's like nowhere to be seen. The thing is, Nursey hangs back. This was pretty bad. If Nursey was in there with us, we could have had a very good Uber exchange. But Nursey ends up crossing late. Oh, Habib once again. Pipes their medic. Pipes the scout. 2 pipes the scout. Sticky on the sniper. Wow. He's gonna jump forward. Oh my god. Sometimes Habib literally can't. He can't contain himself, so we have to like beg him to not jump forward. Like, well, he just wants his life to be a frag movie. Like, he just wants to keep going. So we get set up on mid. That guy jumps right into the trap, takes some damage. He's out of the fight. Our flank is like wrapping in sewer. They kill Slemnish. Then this guy's back here alone. Their whole team goes back. We haven't been building. We should be at like 80 right now. What the hell? I think we were already at 50 when they started peaking that. But we're doing a good job of delaying them. I think Habib kills someone with this trap. Does he? I thought he said he did. Oh yeah, he just runs on it. After all that time. Habib with the trap patience. Just held that... Wait, could you even see that trap from where you were? Is Habib cheating? He just leaves the trap. Fuck it. Why not? So here we go for an exchange. I think it is mostly pretty good. I fuck up bot mode. The soldiers... God fucking damn it. I think we wiped them there. No? Something. We fuck them up. And then we just roll. I don't know. It's so annoying that these STVs cut off like that. But yeah. Then we win 5-2. And it's GG. Simply GG. Decent match. A lot of like long stalemates though, where we like played for sniper picks and all that, but a lot of back and forth as well. Definitely some mistakes scattered throughout. Mostly just overextending and losing like numbers when we really shouldn't be. But we tended to recover pretty well. I would say we only like threw away like maybe 2 rounds total. Otherwise it's just kind of risk reward playing out, losing around here and there. Yep. So that's it.